Hey y'all, so today I have the pleasure of interviewing Marlon and his brother and to see their perspectives on grief. And instead of listening to us, we're going to listen to Marlon and his brother. Depression is real, anxiety is real, and grieving is hard. It's never going to be easy. So we're going to see if we can touch this guy today. Talk about your producer here, right?
Host.
Yes, yeah. Host. So, how would y'all say it was growing up together, with the big brother, little brother thing,
What I say, shit, me and my little brother said, we been through it all together. I'm gonna keep it real, like, man, dude, we been through it all. Like, how getting raised and shit, it just been me and him. Like, man, dude, been through it all. I'm gonna keep it real. But, like, my little brother, he was a mama's boy. You know what I'm saying? I gotta throw that in there. My little brother was a mama's boy. And I was the type that I want to run wild. You know what I'm saying? I was 6 and 7, I was getting dropped off in my grandma's house. But I'm out there with people that way older than me, trying to see what's going on. But yeah, me and my little brother, we always been tight.
Okay. Well, could you say, Marlon, that you looked up to BellBell?
I'm glad I looked up to him, and certain, it depends on what it was. Mm-hmm. Like, people he hung with, and the stuff they was doing, and the outcome, I ain't want to deal with that. And I knew I couldn't take no whooping. I couldn't take no whooping. He got more whooping. Well, he deserved to. I'll put it like that. And most of my whoopings really came from him doing stuff, because I wouldn't tell my mom. She'd be like, yeah, she'd be like, who did it? I ain't finna say him. I'm keep it going to look. I can say that ain't true because someone felt like this nigga burned down the house. Like we had we stayed lakeside down. I won't ever we stayed lakeside down. My mama had some little feathers and shit. So he had this lighter, and he would strike the lighter like this. He'd strike the lighter with either this hand, he'd strike the lighter, he'd strike the lighter, put it toward the feather, that motherfucker caught. It started burning. So that's how I know my mama came down there. Now this how it really happened. I was down there playing with the fire. My mama looked down there. Get the lighter. I took an arrow for him. No, I'm gonna be honest. Look, I get the lighter, get down there, like flicking the lighter, and it caught on. I come get him. Baby, the house on fire. So my mama come. She like, who did it? I'm saying, I don't know. So my daddy, he come. So I don't know if he was there or not, but I know he kind of. He knew I did it, but he like, who did? I'm like, I don't know where y'all get the lighter from. I don't know where the light is. No, man, that was my fault though. Man, the whole time, the light was in this room. My mom beating at that, like, what the light is? They tell me what the light is. I'm like, man, shit, I don't know. They get that beat. Yeah. That shit was lit. They can wind that shit back, I'll do it again. Alright. Damn with the day.
Okay, so how did you being a big brother, like, did you feel like there was a lot of pressure on you?
I think I had all the pressure. Nah, I'd say yeah, I'd say that, yup.
Why you say
that? I'd say a lot of pressure was up on me because of some fact I was bad as hell. I was bad as hell. And that shit just was so crazy. I had all the responsibility, really. Every time when he did something, I'm getting my ass beat. So yeah, all the pressure on me. Vice versa. So yeah, all the pressure on me, really. It was vice versa. Cause he'll do stuff I want to snitch on him, I do something he want to snitch on me. So, I mean, like, just go and take the whooping. Never no telling shit.
So y'all just had each other back.
Like, just go and take that whooping. I got that nigga name tatted. Johnny, shit.
Oh.
Yeah, my little brother. I'm gonna get him tatted. He showed me like, he ain't gonna never give me tatted. I'm like, well, what, like, get some more tattoos? But I'm finna get some more though.
Oh, for sure.
I'm gonna get in line.
Yeah. Okay, so BellBell, when you were incarcerated, how did that change you as a person?
Hell that. When I was incarcerated, this shit like really changed my whole experience. Like this shit like had me really more focused. Like really like got me tuned in with God more. Like I lost plenty of friends. And shit, 2016, that was my first time going to jail. I was 18 for aggravated robbery and shit. For some petty, crazy ass shit. Gone for a couple months. Got out of jail, my grandma was gone. Yup. Ever since then, shit, this shit really just had me in a whole nother time zone. So this shit really was a bad experience.
Marlon, how did BellBell being incarcerated affect you?
I ain't gonna lie, it affected me in a way though, but because I ain't gonna lie, we were gone. That was the longest me and him ever, not been around each other, not talk, besides them little petty phone calls that we have with her. But I mean, we really didn't even talk on the phone because we was with it, we stayed together, put it like that. But yeah, like, it affected me, like, man, really when my grandma passed when he was locked up. I mean, yeah, it affected me, man, real bad now because my grandma gone, so my mama grieving, and I'm gonna be honest, I can't handle her. Like, I can't calm her down like he could. So, I had to, step up and be strong. Like, man, he gone, so I gotta be strong to live more. So then in the midst of me being strong for her, I'm going through it, man, it was just
too much.
It was just too much. I'm like, dang, that man need to come out. He need to hurry up and get out.
A lot of mixed emotions.
Yeah, I'm like, man, he need to hurry up and get out. So when he get out, hopefully he can, be the one that lift him up and I can have my time. But man, when he got out, it was mine. It was mine. Then when he found out, it was tough.
Being your grandmother passing away, how did that situation change you? Like, both of y'all finding out and him finding out a little later. Like, how did that, like, affect y'all? How did her passing affect y'all?
It affected me because I was there. Her last, I ain't gonna say last moment because it wasn't no moment, but I was there, saying everything, the last though. It was fall break. It was fall break. And she was on life support, that whole week. So I ain't go to school. I ain't go to school that whole week. I was up there at the hospital, spent my whole fall break up there. So then I stayed up there, till she came off life support, because I knew she was coming out. So she came off life support. I was up there. Went in the room. I had took some food and stuff up there, but I ended up taking a nap. And man, I heard the beds. I heard they had her tied down because so she would take the tubes and stuff out. I heard the bed like shake, so I get up. My grandma, she was up, she was looking. I go over there, like, hey grandma. I don't think she was talking. Nah, she wasn't talking, she was just looking. Like, you can talk with your eyes. Yeah, so she speaking back. Then she had pointed at some water over there. But they said she couldn't drink none because, she just come off life support and they got to run some more tests and stuff. So she was pointing at the water and I couldn't get it to her. And then mine went back up and I was like, nah, grandma, you can't get there right now. You got some more tests to take. And after you take your tests, you'll be able to eat and stuff. So then she just, she started crying. And I was like, grandma, what's wrong? She shook her head, she said, nothing. And but a lot of people saying, I know she wanted to tell me something, she probably couldn't talk because it was something on her throat that they had to test or something like that. So that's why she couldn't drink or eat nothing. So I'm like, grandma, I was like, yeah, I was like, grandma, you can't eat nothing because you got some more tests and stuff to take. So that's why I couldn't get it. So I just really wanted to know what it was she wanted to tell me. And you know that, man, it's like I was there. And then a few hours later, they move up, they take her out of ICU where she was on life support, and she go on a regular flow. And you know, she was saying what she gonna cook when she get out, greens, yams, dressing, like you know, grandma gonna throw down. Any occasion, grandma she finna throw down. I'm telling you, it snow outside. She barbecue. She like, my grill gonna melt the snow, so that's how I know my grandma was back to herself. Cause saying all that, how she want her hair and stuff, I just don't understand that life out there. Cause my grandma, she was back. Like, she was back up. So it was me, Auntie Jennifer, and Sunshine.
Take your time.
It was me, Auntie Jennifer, and Sunshine. And the nurse was in there too. She told Auntie Jennifer call some number. She was like asking about Grandma vitals and stuff. So she told Auntie Jennifer, you know, Grandma vitals looking good, everything looking good. So Grandma really just waited until tomorrow to take her test. And after that, you know, Grandma finna get discharged. It was Tuesday, October 18th. I'll never forget. So Grandma went to, you know, and then you supposed to been going to court and getting out that Wednesday. So, man, it's like, man, so much happened at once. And, man, it's like a nigga never went through none of this.
Grandma really died up on my court date, October 19th. I supposed to get out that day. But my lawyer didn't even show up. You know?
So, yeah, the nurse tell Auntie Jennifer, you know, asked about Grandma Violet. The lady said everything looking good, just wait until tomorrow. So we still up there talking, so it was time to go. Then that was Mama came up there. Mama here came up there, getting ready to go. But Grandma, she wanted me to stay. Yeah, but man, I wish I would have stayed up there that night. But man, we were getting ready to leave. You know, we said, told Grandma we'll see her, you know, tomorrow. Because she was getting ready to, you know, come on tomorrow. Get home, went to sleep. I'm telling you, we leave the hospital it was about 10 o'clock, close to 11. Get to the house, took me to sleep. I'm gonna be like, I was asleep, but I wasn't asleep. But then my chocolate, she, you know, come banging on the door. Junior, get up. Something wrong with your mama. I think something wrong with your grandma. So I get up like, what? Like, man, everything good. So I ain't thinking nothing. I'm like, you know, I ain't thinking nothing. Go up and down, my mama crying. I'm like, Mom, what's wrong? She said, they saying mama gone. I'm like, huh? Like, I'm confused, like, my everything was just, I ain't good. So my Uncle Wayne get on the phone. He was like, Big Baby said, mama gone, fool. And I'm like, what? He said, Big Baby said, mama gone. So I ain't gonna lie, that hit me, but I ain't gonna lie, I ain't want to say it in front of my mama. So my mama, she like, what do you say? I'm saying they just with grandma back there. I'm telling her that because I don't want to tell her I ain't want to tell her what he said, and you know, not know how to control my mama. And my Auntie Jennifer come. Auntie Jennifer pull up. I go out. Auntie, what's wrong with grandma? She shook her head. When she shook her head, I'm just, man, I don't know, it's like, man, when she said that, I don't know. Man, it was something came across me for real. So, man, going to the house, my mama asked me, like, she like, mama gone? And she was like, yeah. She was like, yeah, and then when they both just crying, they hugging each other crying. Man, it was just messed up. Man, it was hard. It's still hard on the family, but after I'll never forget that. Like that phone call, And that stuff changed for real. Yep, I just hate. My grandma, when she first died, her daughter, they were close. Like, seeing them cry together, I'm like, man, they supposed to be closer than that. Yeah, that stuff crazy. It took the family apart, though. Tell you, when you lose your grandma, the family gone. It's like when grandma died, like the family died. Like, our family ain't even seeing eye to eye. Like, she just don't speak. I tell you, cousin laid on the same floor, the same pallet together. Don't even talk like been mine. About going on 4 years now. Like, I'm telling you, grandma leave, life changed, like, life different. Life different, like, man, I'm fucked up behind that, no cap. I'll never be the same.
BellBell, do you want to talk about how you feel?
I don't know. Shit. I ain't know what was going on. I was in the blind in the whole situation. Like, shit, I didn't know. I probably got out. I told her, like, I talked to my grandma, like, and I said, like, about 8 days before October the 19th, we were talking about my court date and shit. She was talking about I sound different, and, you know, stay on the right path, start running with people who I was running with. And she told me that she had to have surgery or whatever, but she said she wanted to wait until I got out the hospital. I was like, Grandma, if it's something serious, just go and have it. So she was like, all right. So I ain't think none of it. I ain't talked to her in 8 days. So I told her 19th. Yeah, I told her 19th came. I probably went to court. My lawyer didn't show up, so I ain't go. They sent me out to November the 10th. And later on that day, I guess my grandma died. I guess she died. I ain't know. But I know I couldn't sleep that night. I was mad at hell. I'm thinking it was because I got shut out. I'm like, damn. The whole time, I had a dream that my family was at a funeral. Well, I was at a funeral, and I seen Junior. I seen my mama and I seen everybody. So I walked up to the casket. It was a black ass nigga in the casket. I didn't even know him. I'm like, what the fuck is this? Like, I'm like, why y'all crying for? Like, this is my dream. And I'm about to say shit. I'm waking up. I'm like, damn, fuck. I'm gonna stay up all night. So days going back. And shit, I'm calling my mama. I'm talking to her. I'm like, Mom, everything's great. She can't even just talk like that. But ain't nobody never told me that grandma died. So, she like, I be talking to her. I'm like, Mom, everything all right? She be like, hold on, I'm gonna get Junior from her. So I know how to read between the lines, but I never knew what was going on. So I'm talking to Junior. Junior here. I'm like, Junior, everything straight on it? He like, yeah. So when Junior said that, I'm like, I'm feeling like everything's great.
Yeah, like, man, that,
Yeah, that shit crazy.
man, like that, man, that was hard to do. Like, man, talk to him, you know, a month later, and not even tell him, like,
Damn, I ain't gonna lie. And then, I ended up getting out of jail and shit. So I get out, my granddaddy make time, he was in front of the jail, I got in the car. And I was like, we driving. He was like, man, everybody waiting on to see you, everybody waiting to see you. So I nobody never mentioned nothing about grandma, so I was like, I don't know what made me ask this man this. I was like, granddaddy, grandma ain't dead. And he was like, what? Nah, why would you say something like that? So when he said that, like, they took a big weight out of my soul. I was like, damn. I ain't said no more. Now we put up at my mama's house. My mama, she had my phone and shit. The whole 9 months I was gone, she had my phone. So I get my phone. Me and my cousin, Lil Jim, we taking pictures and stuff. And my mama, she was like, she had pictures of my grandma in the casket in the phone, but I ain't ever seen it. I guess she didn't want me to see it, so I guess she forgot that they was in there. So she was like, baby, come here. I got something to tell you. Now she didn't say that. She just was like, baby, come here. So I came in the house. When I came in the house, he just hugged me, started crying. I'm like, Mom around. And my auntie Jack was like, Mama passed. You know.
Nah, she was like, Mama dead.
Yeah, she was like, Mama dead. I'm like, well, I'm like, hell nah. I'm like, she don't say that. She was like, yeah. She was like, Mom, she was like, Mama gone. She was like, she got buried, sister.
And so I ain't like, nah, she was
I was like, damn. I was sick, like, I don't know, I was so fucked up about the situation, like, my life, like, I would really go right back to jail. Cause I was already like,
So you saying your character changed after that?
it wasn't never no character. It was like the demon in me, like that shit just jumped in me, like my heart left my body. Once my heart left my body, like I was just strictly on, like, fuck everybody. Like I really want to kill everybody. Like I ain't gonna lie on some real shit. I ain't gonna lie.
You think you fell into like a depression after that?
Yeah, I can say that because I got to drawing on myself and shit. Like I wasn't drawing on myself, but I got the getting tattoos and shit on my face. Like I wouldn't know would have did that shit if my mom her. If I go on her, I wouldn't know would have did that. Like I feel like I lost myself like a long ass time. I was out here doing all type of shit.
You think you fell into depression after that?
Most definitely. I'm gonna be honest. My depression really didn't come. I ain't even started grieving when everybody else started grieving. Like when it first happened, I'm still in disbelief. Like, nah, my grandma can't be gone. I'm like, she gonna come back 2017 when they make a year. I'm like, grandma, just need a break. Cause she was that go-to person. She was already dealing with a lot of stress with her marriage, you know. I'm gonna get everybody, her children, grandchildren, because she was always the go-to person. I mean, that's all the family has, you know. So
I feel like this. I feel like my grandma was
a god.
like really like I feel like my grandma was focused on everybody else's problem except hers. Like everybody's problem except her own problem. Like I'm gonna keep it real. Like my grandma was like, she was one of a kind. Like I don't know. I can't even just explain it, but my grandma really was one of a kind. Like I don't think you would never get that from nobody. Like hell nah, you would never get that.
Like she different from any other grandma. Like I ain't never seen no grandma like that.
Hell nah, ain't nobody talking about grandma.
Play red light, green light, her grandchildren. I'm tough, man.
And she active. Onto my really beat the shit at you, like no cap. Like my grandma was in her 50s, drinking like she was like 22. Like really, she really was active.
She ain't play with y'all.
Period.
Wait, so, was there a point where, you know, during that time of grieving and everything going on, could you say, like, did you have friends who you thought you could probably count on who just didn't show up for you, or people you lost in the process to, like, just not being there? Or did you feel like you was dealing with it by yourself?
You talking to me?
Yeah.
I say shit. I felt like at the time, me getting out of jail and this shit was fresh. I felt at the time that I gained more friends. Like I felt like that I gained everybody because it was fresh on me. Everybody was coming around like trying to check on me and shit. So I felt like this shit a little real. So I felt like I ain't lose nobody in the process. You know what I'm saying? At that time.
What about you?
I mean, around that time when I lost my grandma, I mean, I ain't had friends. I mean, I always been to myself, so around that time, I ain't, have nobody around that time.
So what about, like, the as the years has passed, how do you think it affect you, like, with your acting and your podcast and everything that has been going well? Like, how does it affect you during those processes?
I remember I had my moments in between all that. Like, I'd be, busy, active. Going after my dreams 1 minute. Like, them depression hit, them thoughts. Because I still haven't accepted it.
Mm.
So when that come, I'm grieving hard. So taking a break. So, get up, keep going. Get that strength back. I don't give up. I just, I have my days. But I'll keep going.
Okay. So, BellBell, you and your music, how do you think it affected you? Well, your music.
I feel like I'm gonna keep it real. Like when I was in jail, like I had so many songs like wrote, like to the point I was like, I ain't gonna lie, when I get out, yes, we finna get rich. Like I'm finna get my family out of here. Like no cap. I still got that shit, like that shit in the closet, like that shit for so hits. Like I feel like I got out to that. To my grandma, like this, I lost myself. Like that's what I was telling you, like when I lost myself, like so I wouldn't even focus on rap. I'm like, damn, this shit put me. I'm really hurting about this shit. Like I'm doing crazy shit. Like I want to feel somebody. I want somebody to feel how I'm feeling. So they took a pic. I was like, fuck Mary. I wasn't even thinking about that. I had to get high as fuck, smoke some weed with my niggas them, and just let them hear me rap.
So, do y'all think that y'all are getting better with grieving and accepting and just trying to get better in life? Do you think that is it still kind of weighing you down, or like are y'all getting through this for real? Like, I'm not trying to be depressed. You know what I'm saying? I gotta get up. I gotta do this. I gotta do that.
Yeah. Like I ain't gonna lie, like I'm gonna keep it real. I got out my depression mode. Like I say like 2022. I'm gonna keep it going. Like really, when I just beat this charge, what I just had, like I just had a criminal attempt, first degree murder, carjacking, aggravated robbery. I just beat this shit. Once I beat that, I felt God. Like I was praying to God every day. Like, God, I beat this. Like I'm at the street. I know you real. Like I don't got no more worries. I don't get all my problems and worries to you. Like I'm accepting everything for what it is. You know what I'm saying? Because I know everything happened for a reason. Like I can't. And I know my grandma would want me just to hold my career down for, you know what I'm saying, like what I gotta accept anyway. You know what I'm saying? Either I'm just gonna accept it now, or I'm just gonna not accept it and just keep on just holding back, and just when I find accepted, it'll be too late for what I want to get accepted for. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So yeah.
What about you, man?
Yeah, that's different for me. Like I'm out my depressive mode. Like I was depressed. Like my first 6 months of last year, 2022, depressed. I was gone. But with him, like I still go after my career though. But depressed, like it stopped. It stopped me. But I get what he's saying. Like that was a good explanation though. But I wish it was, easier for me to say that. But it's like I can't accept it because my grandma was the first person I ever lost close to me. Like that was the first loss, the big loss the family had. I never experienced them, and I was there the last moment. Like I was expecting her to come home. I heard the doctors, everything good. Like that's in my head. So I can't accept it. So I still go on. I just can't accept it. But I still, keep going. Yeah. Because I know she with me every step of the way, Tell you, man, like, grief real. Like, we don't talk about it. She got to be talked about,
I feel like this. I feel like if If a person out there who watching this, who's grieving, if you trying to talk to a person, if they annoying you or don't got time, don't want to hear it, like, don't stop, don't keep it in you, don't go to somebody else. Eventually somebody gonna listen to you, and somebody gonna hear you, and somebody will help you, like.
Thanks. Talk to God. He's gonna be the number one person that you're gonna need. Like, you're going to really need him for real.
Man, well, I'm gonna chime in on that. A lot of people say that, you know, call on God. I'm gonna be honest. I'm a true believer. I believe in God, like real talk. But I'm gonna be honest. When it comes to depression, them suicidal thoughts, God ain't even involved in that. Like for real. So I was on the edge, bro. Last year, I was on the edge. That's why I say when you say how you think I felt about you, I'm telling you, bro, I was fighting for my life. Turned from January to June, woke up every single day, not knowing which day I was gonna commit suicide. Real talk. Tell me about it. Suicidal thoughts, this shit real. We don't talk about it. I'm telling you, last year, losing all them deals, both my grandma and Jay. I'm gonna be honest, my grandma didn't affect me the way Jay did. Real talk. It's like, when that happened, I'm telling you, bro, I never forget that. Real talk. When you was on the phone with mama, you told mom, you told her that. They said JJ got killed at Oak Court. I ain't like that day. From that day forward, I ain't like fucking shift came. Real talk. That day before, I knew he was with me day one. Real talk. Had a dream. It was about 3 days after it happened. You know, I had the pillows and shit on my couch in my room. Every time a baby come over here, they be on my couch. Like they love my pillow because they would irritate me. So I'm like, Jalen, he was on my couch, and Jay, he was in the bed. Like real talk, his head was wrapped up. I was like, bro, you straight? He was like, yeah, no, my little boy good, I'm straight. So knew he was with me right there. But I ain't like that shit. I ain't like when that happened, I felt losing grandma all over again. But I ain't like, it's like I was grieving grandma too. Like real talk, because when grandma died, I ain't like he pulled up. I'm telling you, pulled up. We smoked and shit. He was like, bro, I'm here for this shit like that. So it's like, when grandma left, he was there. When grandma left, he was there. Now he gone, and I know if grandma was here, man, grandma would have had a nigga, bro. I'm telling you, nobody have a nigga but, 5 people. I can count on my hand. Like, you ain't including this 5 people, but, like you was there, like, I'm telling you, went through this shit long, so it's like, man, I ain't want to go to mom, because I know mama still going through about grandma, so I'm like, damn, grandma ain't here. So a nigga grieving both of them. Nigga depressed.
So you already ain't your grandma.
Yeah, thank you. So, tell you, January to June, nigga depressed. Had the party to be around people, bro. Cause I was alone too much. And I wanted to be alone because the people I supported and shit, prior and shit, when nobody there for me, I was there for them. And, you know, people were reaching out, but it wasn't in ways I was there for them type shit. It's like they was there, but wasn't there for me. So I'm going through everything. I didn't want to go to y'all because if I was to tell y'all how I feel, y'all would want to put me on. Y'all would be wanting to crowd around me and shit because I'm thinking suicide. And I ain't want that. So I'm telling you, nigga depressed. Had the party, be around people that, you know, wanted to be around love. Enjoy myself. Real talk. All y'all. Enjoy myself.
I ain't trying to start you with what type of depression, like what?
I'm getting that. I'm telling you, enjoy it. I'm telling you. The nigga got home, I'm telling you, nigga cried theyself to sleep, bro. Come telling nigga put on the whole front, like one thing going on. Like y'all wouldn't never thought this. Come home like, damn, like I'm beyond like, damn, did nobody notice? Like, dang, see this shit? Nigga, come home. So nigga coming home like, man, really fighting, like really need help. Days go by, nigga going to the cemetery. I'm telling you, nigga, 6 in the morning, I get up, and they move, I'm going to the cemetery. Smoke me, I ain't smoking at grandma's grave, because I ain't smoking shit with her. So, smoke about that J grave. I'm telling you, kind of going back and forth to the cemetery. That only thing make me feel like they was there. One night, after grandma's birthday May passed. Then that shit, nigga, fight, look, suicidal thoughts, depression. Everybody, you need to be there for your mama. I'm like, bro, I can't go up there, because if I see grandma in that bed, that's going to bring whole flashbacks from grandma's shadow. Well, I can't do it. And then Sunshine come, you ain't been there for mama, she was there for you. I'm like, Sunshine, I'm like, bro, I need somebody to be there for me. I ain't tell I was, suicidal thought. I need somebody to be there for me. I feel bad because I went though. I couldn't be there for mom, and I need somebody to be there for me, and I'm having them thoughts. After grandma and brother may pass, nigga, no, I'm really broke down at the front, but nigga, no, because I'm still dealing with that, what I'm already dealing with. So it's like I ain't trying to, get, grieved. Not grieved, it's like I'm numb.
I feel.
Yeah, but look, this is how I know. I don't know what type of, I know my grief count told me I'm numb, real talk. I tell you, I was fine. Get up every day, it's like a nigga wasn't feeling. It's like I was just existing. When y'all saw in color, I'm saying black and white. I'm saying black and white like a nigga get up every day just existing. Set upon all my grief counts, and I'm like, it's like I don't feel nothing. It's like I just get up, I'm just existing, I feel nothing. She said, you had so much death, back-to-back close range. She said, you numb to the pain. A nigga just broke down, like, nigga, 22. I mean, yeah, nigga, 22, nigga shouldn't be numb. But after grandma passed, shit was hard. Couldn't be there for mom, me deal with what I'm dealing with. We all need somebody. Go to the cemetery one night, talking to grandma and Jay. Tell you, got in the car and left. Emotion just came. Plenty of fears and emotion. Nigga came home, started talking my obituary and shit. I'm saying what Chrissy going through, I'm like, damn. I know this shit hard, getting your son obituary and shit together on top of gone. So I'm like, I want that to be easy. Start typing it. Smoking the wood. Listen to music, crying. Stop doing that. I'm telling you, man, going through it, breakdown, thoughts. Get them pills out your closet. Take it. It's like I was ready to die, but I ain't want to take myself out. Real talk. I'm telling you, listen to music, break it down. Fell asleep. Music still playing and shit, but I fall asleep. I felt something sit on it next to me. I'm still asleep. I felt, but I ain't think I know because my door locked. My mom and them, they ain't finna come in my room and shit like that. Tell you, I felt the move, might get up. No cap, it was Jay. Real talk. I'm telling you, man, I was up. I wasn't dreaming. None of that. And I'm quiet, I'm looking at him like, what you doing here? I'm telling you, nigga just started crying, bro. He was like, bro, what you doing, bro? You bullshit. I'm like, bro, what you got on? You got shit to do. Oh, God, bro. Real talk. And then I saw grandma come through the door. She was like, Junior, don't stop crying. She was like, grandma here. Grandma got you. Real talk. And, oh, God, Jay wiped my chin and everything. Like, bro, they skin is so beautiful, bro. They had on all white, like them folk. And like, if it wasn't for them coming to see me, bro, I wouldn't be here today. I would have took them pills. Real talk, bro, it was heavy, bro. It was a pain on me I never felt. Like, it was going to be the end of me, bro. I'm telling you, them thoughts wasn't coming, they never came at me like that. Like, I had them before, but they never came at me like that. But if it wasn't for Grandma and Jay coming to visit me, bro, I wouldn't be here today. And I knew that depression, them suicidal thoughts was real and heavy on me, and I was close to the edge because why God was sending it, bro. And I ain't like, Grandma and Jay and God carried me. I'm telling you, the dreams, the visits, back to back. Like, I'm telling you, they were giving me scream like hope, like, man, they still with me. Still with me. But I'm telling you, if it wasn't for that, bro, nigga would have been gone. But this is how I know, man, I'm the chosen one, bro. This is how I know I got purpose. Cause I ain't gonna lie, I was around with mama one day, like, I'm telling niggas going through it. I'm telling you, like, niggas feeling like that. And they like here said, you can't die. I mean, you won't die unless you take yourself out. So it's up to me, bro. And I ain't was on the edge that I know I got purpose, bro. If it wasn't for that. Like, bro, you just didn't know right now was going through it, fool. Real talk. And nigga wanted to call me, but I'm like, I knew you were gonna go to mama because that shit real. Like, you ain't never seen like that. Like, you were gonna go to mama, y'all were gonna, I ain't want all that. Like, bro, like, I only needed me, myself, and God, bro. I had to connect back with myself. Cause motherfucker, I thought it was for me. Motherfucker wasn't for me. Like, my healing journey last year, God revealed everything. Motherfucker taking advantage of me during my grief. Motherfucker just around, might get my energy.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna keep it real. Like, I feel like I got my grandkid, like, I feel like mentally right, I feel like that my brother did. I feel like he took it the hardest because of some fact, like he had a real heartbreak, like what he was going through. You look it up, it really was a real heartbreak.
That was the name of the heart. That was the name of my heart situation. He said it was broken heart syndrome. And I didn't even know none of this shit existed. Like, for real.
You know what I'm saying? Like, when I got out of jail, my brother was a certain type of weight. I just saying the weight just going down, like, but it always something that he wanted to tell me that he was gonna, you know what I'm saying, open up and let me know about it. And I know it's plenty more.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, like, when you come over here, like you would tell mama, like, Mom, I think he got something against me. He act like he don't like me. Every time I come over here, he in his room. Mm-hmm. Every time I come over here in his room, like, he'll never come out. Like, man, whole time, nigga fighting for their life. Like, man, nigga fucked up. Behind grandma food, like, tell you like a nigga, like, you right, nigga, we hurt the most, fool. Like, mentally, bro, we hurt the most. I'm gonna tell you, like, a nigga still agree with grandma like it was yesterday. And I know when you have your moments. Like, that shit be like yesterday, like that shit just happened. Tell like,
to the point.
Nah, bro, look, I'm telling you, I'm finna get deep with this shit. Let me tell you, like, I know grandma's still with me. I'm telling you, I'm doing this show right today. Like, for real. Last year, I'm telling you, look, lost grandma in Emma March last year. My grandma and Betty, then Jay. But with grandma and Betty's situation, I didn't even know she was on hospital. Like, this ain't no shade, no nothing towards, my cousin them on this side. But I didn't know she was on hospital. She had 72 hours to live. I didn't even know that. Mm-hmm. But I know they don't tell me nothing because, you know, how I take death. Mm-hmm. So that's why, you know, ain't nothing against nobody with that. I get on Facebook, I see my cousin them, you know, with the crying emojis and stuff. I'm like, damn, what's going on? But I ain't been saying I'm posting that. But that's what I love about them. Like, they proud. Like, somebody in the hospital, they don't post that, put none of that out there. Mm-hmm. So I called my cousin Tiffany. I'm like, cuz, what's going on? She was like, grandma dead. I'm like, what happened? She was like, she told me about the hospital stuff. So I'm like, nigga really know. Like, nigga that had so much death. You know, grandma, Auntie Marlon, Granddaddy G, Auntie Tammy. They fucked the nigga.
Wow, yeah, my blood, auntie.
I like, she was like a mama, like, for real, for real. Nigga called her, Auntie, nigga needed auntie. She was there. No matter the time of the night, she was there.
I ain't gonna lie, Auntie Tammy, I ain't gonna lie, like, mad at you smoking a blunt, like, man, this shit crazy, like, usually, like, I'll fuck with Auntie Tammy, like, I'll put her up on Auntie Tammy. Auntie Tammy roll a blunt. She was like, get up out that job right there, big head motherfucker. So, I get out the job, I roll a big ass blunt, fuck with it, act like I'm finna put out in there. I'm like, I know you ain't finna put out that goddamn weed in blunt. Oh, take that shit out. I take her out, fuck with her. Man, so this particular day, I knew, I should have knew something, or I just felt like Auntie Tammy was feeling good. I put her on Auntie Tammy. Me and my mama put her on Auntie Tammy. She was like, yeah, it was all the kind same day. Like, this shit crazy. Put her up on Auntie Tammy. She like, if you want to smoke, yeah, she was like, go get the weed by my room. Go get the weed. I'm fucking with her. I'm like, I put like 1.5 in the blunt. Like, until we roll all this, she was like, I'll roll it up. She was happy this day. I'm like, damn, say no more. Roll the joint on my, we getting high and shit. My mama car wasn't crank. Like, so we standing a lot trying to find somebody to crank the hell. We thought it was a booze dog. So we get the car crank. I get dropped off at the house. I had worked in this morning. Man, I'm waking up for work. I heard my mama in there. It's like 4 o'clock in the morning. I heard my mama like, what? Daddy, you said what? Yeah, she just crying. I'm like, Mom, I walking around like, Mom, what's going on? She was like, Daddy just called me saying that they saying it's a lady in the street fit the description they tell me. I'm like, man, nah. I'm like, what you mean? Like, he telling me and stuff. I'm like, man, this stuff crazy. I called my auntie Jumper. My auntie Jumper picked up. She crying. She like, hell, now she finna go to the same. She go to the same. I'm like, man. Found out that shit was true. Auntie tell me my heart good it goes. Like, man.
I found out I get a text. Tell me I might go to work. I ain't gonna lie, but all that morning though, my stomach was hurting. I'm telling you, I'm running off. I'm telling you, I ain't ate nothing the day before. When I tell you, I ain't eat nothing that the next day that'll make me run off. I'm trying to get to work, I'm on the toilet. Like, currently running off. Go out there on the floor. Get a text. You talk to your mama, I go to the restroom. Text. Nah, I mean, yeah, I talked to her, she know where I'm at. Boom. You heard about it? It was a text, but I found out, like, they found Auntie in the street or something like that. Leave work, go to the scene. Same there. On whole time about it, man, that ain't Auntie. Cause man, we was just up there with her. That is not Auntie. Come to Ferner, same Auntie, man, that did not look like her. Like, that did not look like her. So that's when our anxiety first happened. That when I first met anxiety.
Like, I ain't gonna lie to you, I really was finna, like, blow somebody's ass off and my auntie tell me friend, like, you know, like, my little brother having an anxiety, and, you know what I'm saying, like, folks, it's already so much, my animosity and smoke in the air, like, for stuff that don't even gotta be in the air. So I'm trying to, I don't know, this shit just was crazy. This shit was crazy.
Alright, like, I'm telling you, at the casket, tell you, my leg got numb first. I'm like, I ain't never said, I'm like, shit, muscle might just be tight, probably, mine, cramp or something. Start crying, walk out. This shit, like, really shot up. I'm still walking, I'm like, damn, what the fuck, I'm finna go and go to the truck. I couldn't even move. I'm like, somebody was next to me, I'm like, I can't move. So I'm panicking and shit. So then when Capri saw me, put me in the car. Auntie Jake, that's why I wanted to see Auntie Jake. Auntie Jake, because Auntie Jake, she know what to do. So Auntie, I'm telling you, my jaw was locked up, hands stuck. They thought I was having a stroke. So Auntie Jake, she like, that's an anxiety attack. Calm down. She, guide me, tell me what to do and stuff. But man, then they put me on Xanax. I remember took them just to go to sleep. Cause they said it was a diabetic attack at the hospital. Next morning, I ain't gonna lie, I had a dream about Auntie Tim. Get up, run them. I started having a jump. They was in my room. It was some people in my room. And they, really, when they got my mom, so I go up and down like, Mom, I can't breathe, can't breathe. Go back to the hospital, they tell me the same thing.
Is there something that y'all would like to say or close with to the people?
Nah, I don't think I can say it this, like, out there to the people out there who watching, like, like, depression real, like, anxiety real, like, everything is real, you know what I'm saying, but it's also a mind thing, you know what I'm saying, like, get your mind, if you and your mind cope with what's going on, it might can fix the situation, but you gotta also find yourself, because I gonna like, this shit not plenty screwed at your head, for real, like,
Shit,
this shit
hard up.
Man, this shit knock so much shit at your head, like to the point it have you just doing shit. Like for real. Some people deal with death different. Everybody deal with things different.
Oh God, and yo, man, grieve everybody the same.
Cause I can admit, once I got out of jail, lost my grandma, like, shit. That shit was just crazy. Like, I was going crazy. If anybody know me, they know. Like, dude was going crazy. But I can say to say I don't live like that no more. I found God, for real. Nigga found the meaning of living. Living, you have to live your life how you want to, but you gotta live your life happy. Gotta block out your negative shit up so good things can come to you. For real though. want to say anybody who going through what they going through, just like, find God and find yourself. For real. Talk to somebody.
Make sure you talk to somebody you can trust.
Yeah.
You can't open up to everybody. You know,
Mm-hmm.
find a therapist or somebody to talk to. Cause you can't even talk to, you know, the people you think you can talk to. But man, you gonna hear your business from this person, that person. Like, damn, man, you know my business. I ain't never told you that. So, like, and that's why a lot of people don't open up. Cause, you know, somebody want everybody in their business knowing what they're going through.
Mm-hmm.
Or they feel like nobody actually understands what they going through.
Yeah.
Cause you can tell me, you know what I'm saying, man, this sucks, I'm sorry to hear that. But it's like sometimes that's not what we want to hear. And even when you know, like, you're not okay. So it's like, what can you say to this person? Like, be considerate, you know. Try to just be there for people. Even if you don't know what to say, just be there.
And I'm gonna keep it real, like, some people, like, God made people in so many different ways. Like, some people can talk to they, like, self-common sense. Like, you kind of keep doing this shit and you kind of see that that is not what's going on. Like, some of your mind, you will hear it in your head and tell you, like, that ain't for you. Like, cut that nigga off, or you need to do this way, or you need to do it that way. Like, everybody got that. I feel like everybody got that common sense and everybody got that voice in the back of their head that they heard. You gotta just follow that motherfucker, stop ignoring it, and just do it. Listen to it, do it.
But a lot of us ignore that.
I ain't gonna lie. We'll know a lot of good things once that we depressed or when that we going through things. When then you going through things and you lost. Like, I'm gonna keep it real. Like, I got text on my face. Like, I regret. Like, only tattoo I do not regret is my grandma name. I got her name right here. I got her name right here. I got her name right here 3 times. Like, I live with my grandma in the deal. Like, I trade somebody for that lady to get her back. Like, for real.
It's like, man, God take the good people for no reason. Like, man, treated everybody good.
But since I got grown, like, I used to be like, man, God take good, why God take the good and leave the, you know what I'm saying, the ungrateful people here. But I look at it like, okay, God took grandma, but to us, like, what's the reason? But to God, it really could have been for to make us stronger or to make us, cause grandma was the one that we always run to. Grandma was the one that we always get advice for. Grandma was the one that was gonna help us get through a situation. Like, she had so many grandkids. She had so many, like, grandma was tired. Like, God, I feel like God just wanted us to feel like, it's time for everybody to stand up on their own. You know what I'm saying? It's time for everybody to stand up on their own 2 feet. And it's time for everybody to just...
And she was always their go-to person. I'm telling you, anybody stressed, they're having a bad day, come on over, I'm finna cook for you. All that. Like, she was, man, change the person. I'm telling you, I go over there, I ain't feeling my best. Go over there, grandma, just being around her gonna change her mood.
Yeah, okay.
For real.
You know what? Grandma was the type that you come around and, like, you sad or mad, like, she'll probably turn some music on and get the dancing in your face, finna make you laugh, or, you know what I'm saying? That ain't going on no more. There you go, that ain't going on no more. Everybody's out for shit, them.
I know, like, when I be at my lowest, I know, man, go to grandma, I wouldn't even, man, if she was her, I wouldn't even be going through none of the stuff I went through. Like, this is how I know death can change a person, like, literally take effect of you, especially when you're new to it and don't know how to deal with it. Like, I had to go through heart surgery. Like, I'm telling you, that's when I started grieving, 2017. I'm telling you, as it got close. I'm talking just be sitting down watching TV, heart just started beating out of nowhere. I ain't never say nothing about it because I ain't think nothing of it. I'm like, shit. So I went to school one day. It started beating like fast, like worse, like told the teacher, he was like, bro, you finna die. He thinking I'm playing. I'm like, nigga, I'm dead serious. I started sweating, so I walk out the classroom, tell them they called 911, but my mama beat them, so she ended up taking me. So they set the heart doctor appointment next day, like, cause it was serious. Heart rate got up to 190. They said my heart could have bust. So go to the heart doctor. They did the heart ultrasound. Then next day they called, like, they need me to come back. I'm like, damn, what? Like, I'm like, damn, this shit gotta be bad. So I go back next day, put me on the hard ones. Like, that made me feel sometimes. I'm like, damn, I'm young, I'm supposed to be going through this hard situation. Get on the hard month, go back the next month. This happened May. Go back June. I mean, this happened April. Go to the heart doctor, May. So I had to have a heart surgery. I'm like, that's how I had to do the surgery or the stent. I'm like, I'm gonna go and do the surgery, but it was really a hard debate. Go and do the surgery. I ain't never looked up on it because I ain't want to claim it. But I think it's something that be on your heart though. Like they put on your heart, something like that. So I ain't want to walk around with that. So I really might do the surgery, get it over with. So in June come do the surgery. Like he was we stayed together. Like he was just like around me 24/7. Cause he knew I was nervous. I was nervous. The morning comes, 6 in the morning. Go to the hospital, I'm nervous, shaking. Like, did that surgery, changed my life. For real. No matter what I go through, I always bounce back and go after what I want. Like real talk. Been through hard surgery. Started acting a year later. Boom, went into depression. Get out. Still, man, constantly going, motherfucker tell me, bro, you shouldn't feel the way you feel, or you met Taraji, you been on Empire, bro. I trade all that shit to get my people back in mind. Get rid of these feels. No cap.
What did y'all want to?
Man, all I'm gonna tell you, man, anybody out there that's dealing with depression, suicide, man, better days coming. You know, your current destination isn't your final destination. You know, just keep fighting, keep going. You know, find your professional to talk to, grief counselor, therapist. But I got something coming up, you know, that's gonna provide free therapy for everybody. Because you just can't trust too many people. And everybody ain't for you how you think they is. You know, but keep fighting. Hard times don't last long. If you out there grieving death, you know how I am. You know, your loved ones, they with you, they got you. Just keep going for them. You know, don't give up. If you having suicidal thoughts, I understand you. You're not alone. But I fight through it, I keep going because I know that's just the enemy. Yeah, keep going, man. Never give up. You know, you dealing with depression, man. You're not alone. Man, everybody going through it. Everybody just don't talk about it. And everybody, you know, ashamed what the next person gonna think. But it's okay to not be okay. So stay tuned for season 2. Special guests, celebrity guests, you know, better everything. Stay tuned.